Steve and Jill here.
Hello.
With guest Justin Sleva. Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Steve and Jack Butala.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from sunny Southern California.
Today, Jill and I talk with guest Justin Sleva, like we do every Friday, about the transactions that we're funding and generally what we're doing this week.
Yeah.
How you doing, guys?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. Who do you think did more deals this week, Justin or Jill?
Ooh, probably y'all. I only okayed 3 this week in funding, on the funding side.
You know what? I have 1 I approved, 3 I need a few more information on, and several I rejected.
Yeah.
I'll tell you more.
So that sounds about equal. I guess it's not a contest.
But I
really.
sold 2 also, which is good.
Yeah.
The managers.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Before we get into the deals, actually, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free.
Jeff asks, hi, everyone. I've been adding different land investor tools on Google Sheets, and now I have 3 worksheets. 1 is a detailed ROI calculator and footage per acre calculator. 2, a comp calculator, which is a basic way to get averages and do the data entry. 3, a payment comparison, which allows you to see and compare up to 3 different seller financing terms. So here's the link. If you want to do it, this is really nice. And he shared it with the group.
And multiple people had a lot of stuff to say.
That was really
on
nice.
land investors, which I didn't include here. But my whole point, it's not really a question. My whole point is that this freaking group's awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
really
so
is.
whether you use the tools and you can go there and click on it, there's an active link in there. Whether you use the tools or don't, it's pretty amazing that people will share all their work like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it really is.
Well, we've all proved that we're better together. There's enough deals to go around, and we're better together. Why not share this with everybody? We're all just going to get, better deals.
Yeah.
Justin, I'm sure your group's expanding too.
Oh, yeah.
On the financing side. I mean, are you seeing that kind of quality response?
Yeah, you tend to see there's like a mind shift about month 3 or 4 after somebody's been actively doing deals. So they get to their first, second, third mailer, and about their 4th mailer, they realize, hey, there's plenty of deals for everyone. And you see their mind shift, and it becomes more of a teamwork versus I'm going to try to hoard everything for myself, and with that abundant mindset. And so it's a neat thing to see.
Good.
Exactly.
All right. So guys, tell us, today's topic, Finance Friday with Steve and Jill and Justin.
Exactly.
This is the meat of the show.
Could be Jack, Jill, Justin.
Jack, the 3 J's.
Exactly.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Show like 15. I never.
We
that
should just
never
call
crossed
it
my
Jack,
mind.
Jill, Justin.
That sounds like a bad drink, like the 3 horsemen.
Yeah.
Jack, Jose, and what's the other one?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you mean the 3
Kahlua?
musketeers?
Yeah, the 3. Yeah, is it 3 Musketeers?
You said the 3 horsemen. I don't. That was a Freudian slip.
Justin did, didn't he? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is
3
funny.
amigos. That's it.
Oh. I love that movie.
All right. So Jill, what's your favorite deal of the week?
Okay, my favorite deal of the week is I approved 20 acres in an area in Northern California. It starts with a T. It's a county I have never heard of.
Excellent.
Okay.
I went in there and I looked at this. And I'm like, this is awesome.
Huh.
So the manager who submitted has it locked in for $12,000.
Okay.
And they said, let's sell it for $34,000. Well, I looked at it. I'm like, I think it's worth $50.
Oh, wow.
That's
So
it.
no matter what, it's going to go fast at that. And I think it's the first time I've actually done a start to finish deal with this person. He's very active in our community, and I'm really excited because it's a really cool area that it's up in Northern California that I just didn't, and we've never touched.
That's great.
Oh,
So
wow.
I love it.
How about you, Justin?
I had one in Idaho come back that it didn't hit my normal margin price, like when that 3 times the value. We saw comps. Well, it does closer. There's some comps supporting $180,000. It's under contract for 60. It's 40 acres, and it's right out of a major city, 30 minutes out of a major city, and it's just a cool little property.
I think
Awesome.
we're both looking at that same one. As a matter of fact, because I have one. Is it just a few under 40 acres in Idaho? And there's
Yeah.
a
I'm
thing
sure it's the
about we're
same
both
deal.
looking at the same deal. That's hilarious. Hey, good for them. They're
Yeah.
shopping us both.
Yeah, I
I
got
don't,
another one in today that was shopped too. Somebody goes, "Hey, did you see this deal on Land Tank?" And I was like, I said, "Yeah." I said, "I saw that last night." I said, "I wasn't too impressed with it." And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's up there. Numbers look good." So yeah,
yeah.
it's good that people are shopping it out there.
Well, you know what? That Idaho one, I love it. And that
Mhm.
was my note here. I love it. It's only that access. And I'm sure that's what you're trying to wrap your head around too.
Uh,
I'm like,
this
tell
this
me
one
what's
has
possible.
this one has access. It has a road.
But is it legal? I mean,
Yeah,
I couldn't tell.
it's easement. And it's platted on a survey. It's got a fresh survey too.
Okay, well, you want it rock, paper, scissors. You want to do it? You want me to do it?
Dude, I'll do it together.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
We tapped out on it with on the plum side. So I actually brought in another person to come and partner with me personally on it. So it was just one of those deals that I liked it enough to try to push it through and
Good.
get something on
All right, well, I'll back down. You can have that one. I'll get the
it.
next one. That's
Hey, there's all
cool.
enough to go around, like we
There
talked
Yeah.
about.
is. I
Yep.
get
No.
excited about some of the states and areas that I don't know. And
Yeah.
it's all good.
I'm looking at Land Tank right now. There's a lot of good deals on here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
A bunch of them
is.
got snapped up really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see how fast they're on there. I'm loving this agricultural deal. It's been on there for a while. It's agriculture. It's being used right now as agricultural land. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. It's just not. It's not the kind of deal that this group looks at, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Which one?
It's like 66 acres in Denver, Colorado, or
Oh
Fort.
wow.
Fort Collins.
Okay.
I like
But
Fort
it's
Collins.
expensive as hell. I mean,
Yeah.
but you know how agricultural acreage is. It's a
Mhm.
commodity. It's not the kind of properties that we usually see.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think those are some of the hardest ones to put a value on. Those and the stuff that's got CRP value to it that you don't necessarily see the extra money that's coming in. It generates some revenue, so it holds the values up. So when you're trying to comp it, it's not a fair comp, and that makes it a little bit tough on some properties that come back.
Right. I'm looking for fast ones. Is that like I have one right now we just did in 1 week, bought for 10, sold for 25.
Mhm.
Awesome. 2 acres in California in a great area.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One in Virginia, bought for 9,700, sold for 25.5, and that
Mhm.
went 4 weeks. So
Nice.
that's my goal. So my ones under review, one of my things I look at is how quickly can we do them? Are you at that way too? Like you don't want to hold them that long.
Yeah, I'm looking at what the comps will support and then pricing at about 80% of that, so I know that it's going to turn pretty quickly, and then see what's under contract, what's in that area, and what's sold in that area, and how long it's set on the market. So looking at some of that to see, we find some that are, 6,000, they're $6,000 is what they're asking for, and then we know it'll sell for 25 or 30, but at 18, it's going to sell really fast, and so we go ahead and push that and say, hey, put it at 18 and let's get it moved.
What's the longest that you would like some of these big ones we all know,
Mhm.
for 180,000, we all know that it's, it could take a few months
Mhm.
to sell. What's the longest that you'll entertain? 90 days?
We have a 60-day, 6-month thing in our contract.
Right.
But we have some property that we've kind of got held up on in Wisconsin that the snow, everything's kind of launched down. We've got a few owner finance stuff, but we know it's winter. We're coming out of that. And it was crazy. We were talking to my partner about this 2 days ago, that if we look where we bought a bunch of property, we've got massive snow this year. So Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, all got hit with snow that normally doesn't get hit with snow this late in the year. 3 back-to-back storms. And so it slowed down some of the turns that we thought, oh, these are going to be quick. We sold one in like a couple days in Arizona. Then it got snow on it. We couldn't get photographers out there to get the other one shot. And we're like, oh crap. So we're kind of holding back on that one now. That's kind of sitting a little bit longer. But, as we start to see the snow melt, I suspect it'll start to pick up.
Right. So you're okay. Like you'll go into a deal knowing that like I'll entertain like 90 days to 120 days is kind of my goal for some of those bigger ones. And I expect that.
Yeah, we want to turn our money 3 times in a year, each deal. Right. So each piece of dollar, we want to see it turn 3 times, but we have a 6-month out in the contract on it.
Right.
So do we.
Yeah. Cool. What else?
I guess we're all kind of looking for stand-up triples and low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
I think that's the nature of the beast because there's such an abundance of transactions coming in.
Oh yeah.
So, are you having any issues with people getting discouraged because you're not accepting regular old single deals?
Yeah, I've had a few people ask, are you mad that I keep submitting these deals and you're not accepting them? And no, just some of them don't fit, or they go into a county and they price the county a little bit high, and you see that the whole gamut they're going to get back is it's going to be tough to find, a good solid deal there. on your own, they might be good or they're okay, but they're just not enough with a partner there.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Are you, Jill? Like, what's your percentages on rejection and stuff?
You know what? I just should have added up, but it's usually there's very few that I flat out say these are bad deals. And usually if they really are bad deals, when we both sit and look at it together, the manager will also go, oh gosh, you're right. I totally missed that. I get it. I don't want to deal with that either. Kind of thing. There's some fatal flaw, if you will.
Yeah.
But the other ones, it's usually, gosh, and I'll tell them and I'll work with them. I'll go, you know what? Here's a deal. If it was me doing this right now, I love it at this. I do it at this. I hate it at this.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
And I give them the option
Mhm.
to work on it. And then I also say, and there's a small percentage that I say, probably less than 10, that I go, you know what? This is a good deal. I do not own this area very well. I really am not sure about it, but I see the potential. Put it on Land Tank because someone will love it there. You'll find someone that really knows the area. Like 3 people I can think of, like the back of their hand. So that's what's great. I'm able to provide, quality feedback, and hopefully we all get these deals done.
Yeah.
It all seems to happen in the first 60 seconds. When you pull a property up, you just know.
Exactly.
Yeah. You get that smile. You're like, oh yeah. Then you get into it looking farther. You're like, nope, next.
Yeah.
We did I had looked at a property. Guy sent me a property stack. It was 45 properties, and we went line by line through it, just running through them. And it was yes, no, no, yes, no, 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 no. And he's like, why so quick? And I'm like, well, we saw the axis. It's kind of running through an Indian reservation, and that's the only way to get there. And I'm like, I'm not 100% sure if it's good access or not. It shows a road, but I don't know that I want to have to go through an Indian reservation every time. So
that's a deal killer for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like right now I'm prepping the people. I have a guy that submitted like that, 30 acres, totaling a little over 3,000 total acres, 30 parcels totaling a little over 3,000 acres in California.
Yep.
I know, right? Which is great. He only gave me a little bit snippet. I'm like, okay, here's what I need. I have to tell him, I need that spreadsheet with all the lines in there. Yeah. And so like you're saying, I'm not going to go guess and find them and just I need more information, and I'm happy to review them. Yeah. And I like those. For the record, I like those deals.
Yep.
I'm sure I'd rather pick up a bunch of acreage from one person and do one transaction and, make it all clean and neat. I think that's the greatest thing.
Yeah. That one's I saw that one. That one's a huge deal. It was a huge deal. So.
Did you ever I remember back in grade school where the teacher blew their top, everybody submitted some stuff, all of it. Everybody submitted their work. Come in the next day and the teacher blows her top and says, you know what? I can't read this. I can't read this, and I can't figure out, because half of you didn't put your name on the thing. So I don't know whose it is. I can't read it, so I have to go find what an A looks like and try to figure this out. So no. So in the last couple of months, I've had that experience, like these, and it's not necessarily on deal funding. It's just emails that I get, like, should I do this deal?
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know what state it's in.
Yeah.
Would you do this deal for $5,000? It's 12 acres and it's got a county road going through the middle of it. Would you do this deal?
Exactly. Oh, and don't forget trees. I think the timber's worth something. Hold on a moment. Are you a timber salesperson, or what are we doing here?
What do you think the root of that is, Joe? Like, where do you think that comes from? They just want to see if we're going to respond. They listen to the show maybe, and they just want to see if we'll respond.
I like to think it's just an oversight that they just like, oh yeah, I guess that would help. Because usually when you say, it's like me saying, hey, Justin, you want to buy this car? It's gorgeous. It's red and you'll look great in it.
Yep.
And it's $30,000.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I'll buy it.
I love it. I love it at 30.
What is it? What kind of car is it? And how many miles does it have on it? And, you can't really make it good until you kind of say that. And they go, yeah, I guess that would help.
Yeah.
And I've got, and the thing is too, and I love that. I think we're all at this level. I know all of us are, that we have enough deals too that, we could, I don't share all the nitty gritty details here, obviously, but within we share the details.
Maybe that's why they submit it that way, because that's about the level of how we talk on the show like this.
Oh, that could be.
I think they get excited and they're just trying to push it out and like, hey, hurry up to get a response. And then we're like, well, we need some more details,
Yeah.
And then they're, oh, okay.
You mean I have to do some work?
Like, where is it?
You do.
Yeah. County and state, please. County and state.
You know what? And I'll tell you right now, for the next person, maybe we should, I don't know. if you could send me a spreadsheet that has every little detail on there, including give me a quick GPS coordinate for the center point, and I all know you know how to do this, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Then I would be like, that would make my day, and I could review this so fast. And by the way, I would want to do your deals. The more detail you come to me and showing that you know your stuff,
That's my whole point here.
that's going to make me want to partner with you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like getting a job or anything else, any other thing that you want to accomplish in your life. Just take it seriously. Present yourself the way it should present yourself and the whole thing, that what you want, like you care about it, and it's going to happen.
Exactly.
Or some version of it will.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's good.
So what else is going on, Justin? Like, how's your new ebook doing and your talk show and the whole thing?
The ebook was cool. For the first few days on Amazon, it hit the #1 spot in small investments, and then real estate. It went the #1 spot in the book for a few days there as well. So that was pretty cool.
Excellent.
It got on Amazon so this is this week, but it was when this airs, it'll be last week. So the first 4 days of the week, it stayed in a #1 spot in 3 different categories. So that's pretty cool to see. The podcast is still doing well. It keeps growing every week. So that's we appreciate people coming out and following us and doing the like, rate, and review on Casual Fridays. So that's great to see. So, but as y'all know, pumping out content every week and trying to keep it going, and like, okay, what's next? What do we want to talk about? Get feedback and push it out to make sure it's still relevant. That's the fun part of it.
Right.
I haven't heard Justin say anything about doing another live event.
We're not opposed to it, but we had a good time.
Really?
We really had a a good time.
Oh yeah, they're a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah. So and it was
somebody
nice.
else does it.
It was nice how we had it all together, and it was cool to get to see a lot of the people and put names and faces together. As y'all know, it's different high-fiving somebody in person versus talking to them on a webinar or talking to them on the phone or video. So we had some key takeaways from it. I know we got asked if we'd be interested in doing one in Houston. So we're looking at it, but we try to make it not interfere with any dates y'all have. And then, as you know, soccer and t-ball and sports are all going on right now. So we're probably looking fall. We may look at something in the fall, but I'll coordinate with y'all to see what y'all's dates look like for anything y'all are going to do, and then go from there. So
yeah, I'm throwing around the idea of doing a second annual. Because that might just make the most sense. Maybe it's just going to be a once a year. And if you can come, great. If you can't, I understand.
Yeah. Is April not taking place now?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm too busy with House Academy in a really good way.
Okay. Okay.
So, good. And I'm really trying to up some of our things, some of our I don't know if I should share it here, but I kind of did. I'm working on Parcel Fact and getting that tiled.
Oh, nice.
Neighboring property thing. I'm working hard on that.
Whew.
That'd be all right. Oh, it's awesome.
Parcel Fact. The goal for Parcel Fact is to basically consume and overtake Parlay.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's missing.
And so we've got the APIs all in place. It's just really a tech. It's actually
that's it.
It's
I'm already paying for the data.
Yeah.
I already have the data. It's just connecting.
It's just an IT development project, which the result of which will be just nothing short of amazing. But in the scope of things, isn't that complicated?
Yeah.
Really, it's an ArcGIS overlay plus like some stuff, which is really not. It sounds complicated, but it's not.
Okay.
So, I also tasked them with getting the mobile access figured out.
Okay.
So yeah, it sounds like I literally today, like right before this, just got off a call about it. I'm like, all right, you got this, right?
It's a beautiful deal when Jill's a project manager on something. She just comes at it with this cute sense of naivete, like a blonde approach to it. And she totally pulls it off. And I come at it like, okay, I think I know half the stuff. Let's get this. And she's always more successful at it than I am.
Thank you.
I'm all worried about it. And I'm like, no, man, we got to look at this. And she just gets it done. She's like, whatever you guys think, it'll be fine. And it ends up being fine.
Yeah. That's so having you let the professionals do what they're good at. Just let them take it and run.
It's a project.
Yeah.
To say the least. Yeah.
It's one of 20 projects. We're just neck deep in a really good way.
Oh, I know.
House Academy. House Academy is going to be
entirely
different.
Wait.
Providing the national and regional state level statistics on a really frequent basis, weekly, if not more often.
Right.
And the website itself, what it's going to provide is,
it's going to be amazing.
It's a culmination of all the stuff we've learned since the 90s, plus what we've learned, what people want from Land Academy. So I'm super excited about it.
It's going to be incredible.
Oh, cool. I look forward to it.
Good. Cool.
Well, you've done it again. You spend another 20 minutes or so listening to the Land Academy show. Join us next time for another interesting episode.
And we answer your questions posted on our online community, landinvestors.com. It's free.
You're not alone in your real estate ambition. So how much are you coaching right now on a personal note?
Quite a bit. It died down a little bit this week. Last few weeks have been real busy. So probably 2 to 3 calls a day right now. So it's staying fairly busy with that. But most of it's, I just want to know how to pick a county by margin and price a county. That's all it seems to be. That seems to be the brunt of it. And then they see me use like Land of America and just say, okay, hey, I use 19 to 21 acres. And if I want $1,000 per acre, I say 20 grand for that top, just listed by state and then list a county. And they're like, well, does that cost money to do that? And I'm like, no, Lands of America is free. You can just kind of search it. And that seems to be the common question I get is, well, how do you get to that point so fast? And so the idea is, hey, we're going to build a roadmap for the next 6 months. And we got 20 counties in the state. Let's just keep working through them. And then we'll go to the next state and just keep working through it and just kind of build that machine.
That's how you do it.
Yep. And a lot of people get hung up because it sounds so simple. They're like, it's too simple. It can't be that simple. We got to get this shiny CRM. We got to get this over here and put it all together. And I'm like, no, just do it this way. So
exactly.
Yeah, that's been the brunt of it. Nothing too major off that.
That's good. Cool. Well, wherever you're watching or wherever you're listening, please subscribe and rate us there. We are Stephen, Jill, and Justin.
Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.